Ah! Oh my gosh, what the heck? What was that dream? What was that? What did I just witness? That was the... Guys, that was the craziest dream that I just had. What happened? That was... Oh. It's good to be back here. Broke to billions. It's good it was just a nightmare. It was just a nightmare. Hey, man. Thank you so much for letting me stay. I just had the craziest dream. I don't even know what I just witnessed. That was the craziest thing I've ever witnessed in my life. I had this nightmare that there was something in your basement, and I don't even know. Okay. Yes. Okay, it's coming back to me now. It's coming back. 85,000 paper. Yes, I did work for you, and it was crazy. It was like what happened here actually occurred, and I just can't even believe it. Thank you so much for letting me stay here and help you out on this farm. Man, that was the craziest thing. That was the craziest dream, guys. There was like something in his basement. I don't even want to think about it. It was weird. I know he's not that kind of person. I know he's not. Nothing sketchy going on here. I just don't even want to think about it anymore. You know, we helped out here on the farm. We did our time here. We helped them out. We made our paper. Now it's time for us to go and start our own farm adventure. If I can even find the road out of this place. Goodness. Oh my goodness. We're off to the farm. Hey, look. Yeah, see? It wasn't a dream. It wasn't a dream. It was real life. We did this. I remember. We did this field. Yes, we are here at the farm. It is a 10% down payment. This is literally the cheapest land in the area. I say we go for it. I mean, we only have to put 25,000 paper down. We have the paper, and now we have this land, and it's ours. And we can start making money off of it. We can pay it off over the next, hopefully the next 3 episodes. I don't know what we're going to make this episode as far as paper. But yeah, I want to get into farming. I mean, we did well working for this other guy. We made, enough paper to, I don't even know what we made. What did we make? 50,000 plus paper? I don't even remember what we made last episode. But oh my goodness, this land is ours now. See, that's why this book is so handy. We get to just write all our transactions down all at once. This road's kind of rough. We're going to have to come back and try to fix this in the future. Definitely fix this. Plus this car's kind of janky to drive, so I don't even know about it. Yeah, maybe when we get some paper we can make a better road. But look, welcome guys to the farm. This is really cool. I'm not sure about this house, not gonna lie, but it's kind of looking weird. But you know what, for $250 I'm not gonna complain. It's a bigger house than what we got right now. We're living in like a little cube, so bigger's better, I guess. Let's go check the inside here real quick. Ooh, it's kind of a creepy look to it. It's got some chests, some furnaces. Let's check out the upstairs. Okay, 2 beds, not bad. Okay, a lot of storage here. That's kind of weird. What's this? Not really sure what's going on there. Okay, we're gonna check the barn out now. Hello, Mr. Pig. Yes, this is our barn. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of space. Okay, we got some... Oh, what do we got? Okay, we got a plow. You know what? That's not bad. There was the tractor at the store. So, I mean, if all we have to do is buy, a tractor and a few implements, we'll be rolling here. This is the field. Really excited for this, actually, because we get to do some farming in the series. I mean, we get to do something new. We don't, it's not just our landscaping business, and it's not just making money other ways. We can get down, we can work with the earth and get to make a return. And that's the plan today in this episode. We are going to do all kinds of farming. I got to go check those prices out again. I'm figuring we do maybe start with wheat. I mean, we got all these seeds here. We can just plant right back into the ground. As far as economy goes for this series, for farming, as far as crops are concerned, I don't exactly know. I'm going to have to look at my book. I have it all written down. I don't actually even, thinking about it, I don't even really have Um, I do not have all the crops written down and all prices, but um, based on what I wrote down in the shop when I created the shop, we can just kind of go off of that and kind of throw it around and see what we're feeling for prices. I don't want to make it too crazy. Again, I don't ever want to make it too easy to where we're just making handfuls of money and it's not hard. I still want it to be hard and a challenge. We have some pumpkins here. If pumpkin's a big price, we might just make this like a pumpkin farm, and we can just kind of go from there, reinvest the seeds and start from there. So I think that'll be at least a part of our crop. We have those carrots, we can at least reinvest those carrots. And we have wheat, so I think pumpkins, carrot, and wheat. And I'll just be taking our time, take a few days, kind of update you guys on the progress as we're going here. But we got to set up the fields, got to get a water source. I'm definitely not going to do just with no water. I mean, we need the water in this series. It's getting night here, so just collect the pumpkins up here real quick, and we'll be moving along here in just a second. Things are going our way. I'm excited. We are here at the store. You guys already knew we had to buy the tractor. I mean, we had to do it. And I want to check up on prices too. So bone meal, we got tools, we got seeds. These aren't terrible prices considering this is a small town. Even the seed prices. And what I'm figuring is if when we go to resell this stuff, if he doesn't offer, I mean, pumpkins are good. 5 paper per, that's a few hundred per stack. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, pumpkins grow pretty fast with the water source. These prices aren't bad. We'll definitely get some implements with the tractor. And I get, this is going to take a lot of our paper, but this needs to happen. If we don't do this, we'd have to do it all manually. Buy a bunch of hose and get the water buckets and just manually out there, planting it and harvesting it, and that just takes more time. And that's why, in this series, these things are important. But yes, hello, sir. I would like to buy your tractor if you would have it. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this creepy basement. We have to go check that out sometime, I think. It's just some weird things going on around here. But yeah, as you can see, we brought the tractor home. Ready to get working here. I brought some things, put it in my shulker box. Yeah, this is how it is. Let's put the plow on. I'm gonna show you guys the plowing process. Make sure we don't forget our shulker box. Yeah, this is the tractor. I'm really excited to get out farming. We already kind of got a setup here. I just want to continue plowing. Show you guys the process. Kind of got our fields arranged here. A little trick is you don't actually need the water to be all the way up. It just needs to be touching the grass block for it to be saturated, or allow it to be saturated, and for things to germinate in Minecraft. You don't need a full grass block on a full water block on everything. So that kind of just saves you some time. You can kind of space the water buckets out. I did do the water buckets manually. Here, just went to the water. We're lucky to have a water source nearby. I'm gonna just plant whatever here. I mean, we'll just kind of see. I want to see how fast things grow, and I want to kind of get a start on the farm, so that from there we can kind of progress. And we might not even keep the field this small. We might expand it. Truthfully, I would like to expand it. Excuse me. I would like to expand it and get, I want to get crop in our hand first, and then I want to turn around and if that guy at the ag store, if he won't sell, or if he won't buy for the right price, we'll just go to a wholesaler. I mean, in the Acacia town, we have that wholesaler who's moving in. If we can make a deal with them, if we can bring them a bunch of crop, and they, if they can sell it for good stuff, you know, we'll be doing good here. You can see, you know, we're starting out here. Things are going pretty well here. I've set out kind of an outline here. We got our pumpkins growing. Seeds are doing well. This is the plan for the next few Minecraft days. I'm not gonna show everything, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys a start. You know, this is the farming experience. I wanted to get a farming video in. I've had this planned for a while now. I just didn't know when I was gonna implement. I wanted to do the mining first, make some money there. So now I want to do farming, and you know, we'll just kind of go from there. We got our fields spaced out. I got some carrots down here. We can kind of just keep planting everything. When it comes time to sell, I don't want to sell too early because I just want more crop in our hand before we sell. Like, I want thousands and thousands of paper worth, maybe even tens of thousands of paper worth in crop before we go to the wholesale market. If you've watched the series, you know what I'm talking about. We've gone to some wholesalers and we've just given our product to them. You know, they offer fair prices, bulk deals, and that's just kind of how I do my sales. I'm not going to mess around with trying to open up my own store. That's just, I'd have to just sit around. I'd have to wait for customers. You know, as you can see here, I've gone ahead and I've bought some other things just real quick, but we'll be back at the farm here in just a second. So it has been some time. It's been some time on the farm. I've been working really hard trying to get these crops done, but our car actually was destroyed. This is the I had to just go and give ourselves a new car, the same car. I wasn't gonna just, but yeah, I've made some improvements, you could say, to the farm here. We have a lot more pumpkins now. I've been just focusing heavy on the pumpkins. At first I was running around like a madman every day, collecting a few stacks of pumpkins, but I'm kind of calming down now, and I'm just going at it. I mean, you know, we're taking it every day here in the series. As you could see, you know, just through a day of work, we're making stacks and stacks of pumpkins every few days. You know, every 10 days, we're making a lot. At least I'm hoping every 10 days. It's probably coming up close to that now, but we've made stacks. Every few days, we're making stacks, making thousands every few days. And yeah, I just extended the field, and I want to show you guys this as well. I did this in the background. I made a mine because we have this hole here, and there's a huge cave system down there, and we'll check that out here later in the video. But I also went ahead and I made a tree farm because we need to diversify the farm. We need to have multiple income streams. You know, if I just did pumpkins, it'd be boring, but we have wood income now. We can turn this into sticks. If you guys have watched my other videos, you'll know each stick sells for, I believe it's teen paper per stick, which is hundreds of paper and so on and so forth. So we're going the stick route. We're going to take this to the wholesaler. He's going to give us a big bulk price. We can make paper off of it. We don't have to think or stress about it too much. So I'm really excited. I mean, we're going to make thousands and thousands, tens of thousands. I'm hoping this farm combined income, hopefully we'll make 6 figures by the end of it, with the ore we make, with the trees, and with the crops. You know, we can just bring in more income for us and for the series to help us actually make 1 billion paper. I'm trying to make 1 billion paper. You know, it's called Broke to Billions for a reason, but I don't want to rush anything. You know, all this great stuff just takes time. These little steps that we take, the investments, the farm, this will always be here for us. We can always make money off of it. It was a worthwhile investment in my eyes. So we're just gonna go at it. Gonna keep going at it for a few days. I want to make more sticks, and I want to get maybe back down in the mine what I found down there was I've actually found a lot of copper. So we can smelt that into bars. Each bar's worth a few paper per bar stack, probably a few hundred. But if we turn that into blocks and then cut blocks and then chiseled blocks, or slabs, and then turn that into chiseled, we can turn all the copper we have into, because there's a bunch of copper down there. I don't even know how many. There's probably thousands of copper ore blocks down there. So if we can do that, we'll be on the right track. I mean, we'll be rich. I do want to go check that out though, and I'll show you guys. Yeah, you can see the other side of our fields. I mean, we're making stacks and stacks of pumpkin, so I'm not too concerned about the crops. I'll just offload some stuff here real quick. Our inventory is pretty full, even with the shulker box. We're doing pretty full here. I already made some pickaxes off camera, just so we can move along here. With some of the copper I got, yeah, it's doing pretty well. It's all doing pretty well. We're setting ourselves up for success in the series, and that's what's really important. Yeah, you can see I had kind of just been going at it. Excuse me. We'll start here at the mine. I just made a simple water elevator down, nothing too technical. We gotta keep it cheap here. I built it myself off camera. Yeah, look, it's a dripstone cave though. That's the coolest part of it. I kind of went through, put some torches. But you can see, I mean, we have a ton of copper here, and now I'm excited to mine it up. We might even come back and mine the dripstone if we find that to be valuable. I don't know. I haven't priced out dripstone in this series. I've priced out, basic stuff, just not like, not every block has a value, but I figure each dripstone might be worth 2 to 3 paper. It's probably similar to like, whatever, cobblestone or andesite or any of that. Just, we'll figure it out. I mean, if the wholesaler wants it, we can always come back and give him. We have so much of it. Or even just the spikes. If he wants those spikes, we can come back and give him that. Those could probably have a few. I would hope they would have at least a few paper value per. So there's money to be made here on this farm. Look at this cave though, it is expansive. And yeah, unfortunately this happened. A creeper almost blew up the chests full of items. I was literally coming back, and yeah, the creeper almost blew up our chests. I was lucky. We had thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of paper. Who knows what the price is? I haven't calculated it yet, but we are fortunate. We are going to the town. When I was talking with the guy, he said there was a game where we can make paper. Just a ton of paper. And so we'll go check that out here. I'll see you guys over there. We are here, back at the town. Look at what I've found here. There is a McLaren sitting over here, just casually chilling out by this. Yeah, I know we went and checked this out earlier, but we didn't play it. So I gotta go check these prices out, see what's up. I think it's expensive. Yeah, it's like 10,000 paper for one roll. He said it was like a ball game where you'd shoot a ball and try to see how far it goes or something and make money from it. So we're gonna check it out today. Yeah, so, okay, here's prices. I'm guessing this is what we get from each of these or something. Oh, it looks like you can lose paper from this, so there is some risk to it. Okay. Wow, we can, dang, 50,000? You can lose 50,000 paper? 250,000? That's like that would be the most paper we would have ever made. If we hit that, oh my goodness. Hello, sir. Yeah, the sheeps are so funny here. I don't know what's up with it. Okay, so it looks like it's just like a dispenser or dropper. Okay, I get it. Okay, it's just you gotta shoot the ball, see where it lands. All right. Well, we have 40,000 paper. I didn't update it properly.
but we have 40,000 paper, and we're going to spend 20,000 on the double roll. He said you have to pay before you play, which is fine by me, but there goes 20,000 paper in an instant. We better make something from this. Oh my goodness. I am hoping and praying we make something from this. So I think we just flip the lever here. Give it a shot. Oh, we gotta do it. That's right, we gotta go back. Oh, there it goes. Come on. Go. What is this? Oh. Alright, I'm calling that a brick because it was still moving like it was gonna go to brick. So we're gonna say it landed on the brick because it was still moving. Like it wasn't stopped. I accidentally collected it too early. But what's a brick? What's a brick give me? Oh. 5,000 paper, that's it? Man, we really need to get like the diamond or the eye of Ender. That's really what we need to get. The rest of them are pretty crummy. Yeah, wait, again, a double roll. We gotta make some paper here. So it's like 5,000 paper. So we'll kind of just enter that, but yeah, we need to be making the higher end ones. Definitely don't want to land on the negative ones when you roll like a double, because all values, is what the guy said at the store, is all values double. Your rewards double, everything goes up. So 5,000 paper. I mean, we'll definitely spend. We'll do another roll. Again, it's just a single roll. And I want to take a second here real quick and say I'm not condoning gambling or anything like that in this series. This is just a fun game, for when we're low on paper and we just need some quick paper. It'd be just a way for us to make some quick paper, hopefully. I haven't tested this machine out. This is the first time I'm doing this for an extended period of time. I think I shot like one ball through it when I built it, but no. How unlucky are we? We hit the brick another time. This is our second official roll of the series. This is disappointing. I thought we were gonna hit it big, and we lost. We've lost paper now, because it's literally, what have we made? We basically made a roll back, 20,000 paper, 2 bricks. It was at 5,000. This is a double roll, so kind of disappointing. I didn't expect it to be, we're basically out of paper now. But we've gained one more roll back. So we have 20,000 paper. Or 15,000. Let's see. What is just like a 1? What does a single cost? Let's see what a single roll costs me. I mean, again, all sales are final. Everything's final here. I realized I just inputted that incorrectly. It's actually, yeah, we have 20,000 paper. I think I don't know what I was thinking there. We do have enough for a roll. I was confusing myself for a second. So we actually do have enough for one more roll, one more double roll. I'm just going to put 0 paper because we're out of paper now. If we lose here, I mean, this is going to be it though. Oh, that shot out. You can't be serious. The third roll, there's no way we made it to the Eye of Ender. That changes everything. That is insane. We just made 500,000 paper. Guys, we just made holy moly, we just made, how did we do that? Okay, we're gonna have to come back to this game. We just made 500,000 paper in the matter of minutes. That's crazy. Because again, it was $250 for a standard price, and that was a double roll. We just threw everything we had into that, and somehow we came out on top, guys. It's moments like that. I mean, we could probably buy that McLaren honestly for 500,000 paper. Oh my goodness. I mean, we're not going to. We're not gonna be stupid and spend all our money in one place. But oh my goodness, that just changed the entire series, guys. I was unsure about this game. I wasn't sure what it was gonna do. I didn't know how well it was gonna go, but and if it becomes too easy to make paper, like if we're making that eye of ender every time, we can change the game. But I just wanted this game to be a little fun thing. Maybe we can make some extra paper. I was not expecting that. I didn't know it was gonna be that quick. This is crazy. Yeah, that changes everything. I mean, we now have capital. We can go and buy something really cool, or just be boring and buy land. I don't know. We'll see what we're gonna do. Another day, another dollar. I think it's about time though we head back and kind of start smelting some things. So I'll see you guys over back at the mine in a minute. It is glorious. Very glorious. We have the majestic, awesome smelter. We have a mega smelter now. It has 10 furnaces. I just took my 10 furnaces I had, and I just hooked up the rest of it. Got it built up. Got little inputs here. Looks really nice. Really happy how it turned out. Pretty basic design, but I'm going to take about 10,000 paper out of my book here because I'm just accounting for the materials that I inputted from elsewhere. Yeah, that's what they charged me when they came over and built it. So, yeah, we got that up and running. We're doing really well here. Just gotta work on making some final things here. We got a bunch of bars. As you can see, a bunch of copper bars. I'm going for chiseled copper currently. That's pretty good price point. It's about 432 paper per chiseled block, and then you do a stack and so on and so forth. And yeah, you're making some serious money before you know it. I believe I calculated I think a stack was 27,000 paper, if I did my math correctly in my head. So we almost have that, and we basically now have 2 stacks of that, which is, it's around 55,000 paper. That's gonna help us so much. We needed that paper. That's why I get copper. That's why I get crazy about copper, is because that is what you can do, is you can make so much paper from it. And there's a bunch of it underground, and in that cave there's more. So we will definitely be going back in future episodes, and we will be mining and exploiting that copper from from the caves, and we'll just make a ton more paper from it. We'll be rich before we know it. I mean, we're already technically rich. We're on the road to being, actually starting to build some wealth here. We have a big chunk of paper right now, but we are now at the site. This is the new. I didn't know they renovated it. I mean, we've been gone so long. I'd say about a month or so. Hey, sir, how you doing? I'm just here to drop off some material. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Bulk orders. All right, so we got a basic crate package and an elite package. And I was talking to Joe about this because he actually came over here, and he said basically what we have to do is we have to purchase a package, and then we can do deals and give them our material, bulk good, all that. And so, yeah, again, I'm gonna have to go and try to input it in my book for you guys, so we can all look back at this and see our expenses and income as best as I can. I'm trying to track it. It's not perfect, but yeah, it's not a perfect world, but we're going with the elite package because we need as much materials we're moving. And I mean, we're kind of, in a sense, we're like the smallest fish in the pond. I bet there's going to be a lot of bigger companies that are going to come through here, and they're probably going to buy out the package, and they're probably making, who knows, millions and millions, tens of millions, maybe hundreds of millions. They'll buy that as if it's like a penny in their pocket. Let's see what this is. Okay, scrap. So this is a scrap area. Not too bad, not too bad if we have extra stuff and we'll sell it for maybe a little extra coin. So I was talking with the guy and he said that the Elite package, I believe it waives all fees and charges, like percent charges on anything, so we don't actually get any money taken away. The basic one obviously gets like the heaviest charge. But yeah, I'm going to put my material in here. I'm going to take a few minutes to calculate it because I don't exactly know. I just know the 55,000 from the copper because I just did that. So I'll do the rest of it. We'll throw the rest of it in. I'll get a final charge here in a few minutes off camera, and then I'll come back and I'll put in the numbers for you guys. And we will have more paper on our hands. So it is that time. We have made some paper. Can you guess? Can you guess what it is? Yes. I made around 80,000. I just bumped it up just because of whole numbers and all that. It's so much easier to put on it. We made around 80,000 paper from everything we just sold. And that wasn't even including the pumpkins. The pumpkins probably going to be 12 to 15,000. Who knows? It's probably going to be more than that. Who knows? I've more have grown, and so by the time we bring pumpkins over, we'll probably make a lot more on pumpkins. Yeah, I think that is a good place to stop for today. I think we have done a lot this episode. We have really built ourselves up. I wanted to show you guys here at the very end of this episode, try to squeeze this in before the video ends. There's some land over here that just popped up, and I was driving back and I saw it, and yeah, oh, look at this, 500,000. Can you guys believe that? There's another 500,000 plot there. Looks like it's a pretty decent size, but you're definitely not getting as much space, I don't think, as this other area. Looks like we're a little bit trapped, so we'll just go over here. I am going to buy this today. At the very end of the episode, we're going to finish the episode with a bang. I'm buying this plot. We're going to put probably about a fifth. I'm thinking about a fifth just to secure it. So we'll put about 100,000 down just to kind of say it's ours and we can at least have some value into it. We'll put the rest of it in when we're ready to. I'm just kind of figuring we do the similar deal as last time. Percent down is always better than not putting it down, because if you just put, I could throw the paper into it, but then we would have no paper. So yeah, this is what I'm figuring. And we can just turn this into anything we want in the future, maybe make some more paper off of it, who knows. I'm thinking, we could just make this a storage place, we can make it a big hotel, we can make it some factory. I don't know what we're going to put here in the future, but big plans in the future episodes. We have now a lot of decisions to make. Remember, we still have that 100,000 property we bought at the start of episode 2. So we have a lot of things we can do now. I'm really excited for the future episodes. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like. Comment your favorite moment of this episode and in general the series. If there is a particular direction you want to see this series go, just let me know. I got a lot more building ahead. We're going to put a lot of new areas, a lot of new stuff to do, characters, scenarios, and we are going to make 1 billion paper sooner than later. See you guys.